So, this isn't your average love story. Twin flames don't just enter your life, they detonate it. Like a carefully placed charge in a demolition, they expose the weak points in your emotional architecture, the cracks in your foundation you've been papering over for years. One glance, one conversation, and suddenly you're not just falling in love. You're free falling into the most confronting mirror you'll ever encounter. And mirrors, darling, don't lie. The irony? We spend our lives yearning for this kind of connection, the kind poets write about, the kind that makes strangers on the subway sigh wistfully. Yet when it actually arrives, dressed in human skin and smelling like destiny, we do the most human thing possible. We panic, like receiving a priceless artifact, only to realize we've got butterfingers. Wait, no, not me. I'll drop it. I'll break it. Except the artifact is your own soul, reflected back at you with startling clarity. What if I told you that fear isn't the enemy? That the trembling in your hands when they text isn't a warning sign, but the vibration of transformation? This isn't just about romance, it's about resurrection. Your twin flame doesn't come to complete you, but to reconstruct you piece by piece until you're standing in the full glory of who you were always meant to be. And yes, reconstruction requires some demolition first. So take a deep breath. We're about to explore the 5 core fears that make twin flame connections feel equal parts euphoric and terrifying. Not to scare you further, but to help you recognize these moments for what they truly are. The universe's way of whispering, brace yourself, darling. You're about to meet yourself. Let's talk about fear. Not the kind that makes you jump at a horror movie, but the slow, creeping dread that settles in when you realize your twin flame might just be the one person who could dissolve every carefully constructed version of you. You know the feeling. That moment when you lock eyes and suddenly it's not just attraction, it's an existential earthquake. Who are you without your defenses, your stories, your carefully curated identity? What's left when the mirror they hold up shows not just your light, but every crack in the foundation? You've spent years, maybe lifetimes, crafting this persona. The achiever, the healer, the lone wolf, the one who doesn't need anyone. Then they walk in, and it all starts to crumble like a sandcastle at high tide. It's hilarious, really, if you think about it. You wanted a love that shakes the universe, and now that it's here, you're white-knuckling the edge of your ego, whispering, wait, not like this. Twin flames don't just love you, they see you, and not the polished, Instagram-ready version, the raw, unfiltered, why did I just cry over a cereal commercial version. It's like standing naked in Times Square while someone gently points out your childhood traumas. Beautiful? Yes. Comfortable? Hell no. Ever had one of those dreams where you're falling and just before you hit the ground, you jerk awake? That's the twin flame dance in a nutshell. You're hurtling towards something infinite, and your survival instincts scream, abort mission. But here's the kicker. The fear isn't about them. It's about you, the parts you've disowned, the gifts you've buried, the voice you've silenced because it was too much. Think of it like this. You're a stained glass window, intricate and colorful, but your twin flame is the sunlight. The closer they get, the more every crack and imperfection glows. It's not that they're judging you, it's that their presence forces you to stop judging yourself. And That's terrifying, because if you're not the victim, the hero, the unattainable mystery, then who the heck are you? Your ego isn't the villain here. It's just a scared kid who's been running the show for decades. It built walls to keep you safe, and now here comes this person who doesn't even knock. They just walk through. Of course you panic. Of course you think, if I let them in, I'll disappear. But here's the secret. You won't. Losing yourself in a twin flame isn't annihilation. It's upgrade. It's like trading in your flip phone for a holographic interface. Uncomfortable at first? Sure. But once you stop fighting it, you realize the you that's emerging isn't smaller. It's more. What now? If you're resisting the merge, congratulations, you're human. But ask yourself, what's really at stake? The armor that's been chafing for years, the mask that never quite fit. The twin flame journey isn't about losing yourself. It's about finding the self that was there all along, the one that doesn't need to hide. And remember, even galaxies collide. If the universe can handle that kind of chaos, it can probably handle your love story too. You meet them and suddenly, bam, it's like emotional archaeology. Every buried hurt, every scar you thought had healed, every childhood wound you swore you'd moved past. Yeah, they're all back, waving at you like overexcited relatives at a family reunion. Remember us? They chirp, and you just stand there, holding this cosmic mirror thinking, I signed up for love, not an exorcism. Here's the thing about twin flames. They don't just walk into your present. They time travel straight into your past, digging up skeletons you didn't even know were buried. That fear of abandonment, the trust issues thicker than a medieval castle wall, the way you flinch when someone gets too close. Congratulations, your twin flame just handed you a shovel and said, let's dig. It's like they've got a direct line to your subconscious, bypassing all your carefully constructed I'm fine facades. And the worst part? They don't even do it on purpose. They're just being themselves. And somehow, that's the exact frequency that makes your old wounds hum like a tuning fork. Ever noticed how your body reacts before your brain catches up? That tightness in your chest when they're distant, the way your stomach drops when they mention an ex, the irrational rage when they're just. So, calm. That's not coincidence. That's your nervous system ringing the alarm bell. Danger. This feels familiar. Your twin flame doesn't just remind you of past pain. They reanimate it. And suddenly, you're not a grown adult anymore. You're that kid who got left behind. That teenager who learned love hurts. That version of you who decided never again. Except now, never again is staring you in the face, holding your hand, and asking, do you trust me? Let's be real. Healing is messy. It's ugly crying in the shower. It's snapping at them for no reason. It's waking up at 3 a.m., realizing, oh, that's why I'm like this. No wonder the twin flame journey has so many runners. Not because the love isn't real, but because feeling this much is like standing in a hurricane, naked. Who wouldn't want to duck into an emotional bunker? But here's the twist. The very thing you're running from is the exit door. Every tear, every argument, every why does this hurt so much is a breadcrumb trail leading you back to yourself. Your twin flame isn't the source of the pain. They're the flashlight, helping you find where it's buried. Think of your trauma like old, tangled jewelry. For years, you've kept it in a box, pretending it doesn't exist. Then your twin flame shows up, dumps it all on the table, and says, "Let's untangle this together." It's frustrating. It's exhausting. But one day, you'll realize those knots? They're becoming a necklace. That's the secret no one tells you. The wounds your twin flame triggers aren't obstacles to love. They're the materials for it. Every fear faced, every tear shed, every "fine, let's talk about it," is another layer of armor melting into gold. If you're knee-deep in this mess, here's your permission slip. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to want to bolt. But ask yourself, what if the pain isn't a stop sign? What if it's a signpost pointing you toward the parts of you that need this love to finally heal? Your twin flame didn't come to hurt you. They came to show you where you're still hurting yourself. And yeah, that's terrifying. But it's also the kind of magic that turns ghosts into guides. You know that moment when you're cozy under the covers, perfectly comfortable, and then, bam, the alarm clock screeches you awake at 5 a.m. for a flight you forgot you booked? That's what meeting your twin flame feels like. Except instead of a vacation, it's a one-way ticket to your own evolution. And let's be honest, no one actually wants to wake up that early for spiritual growth. Here's the thing they don't tell you about twin flames. They don't just love you, they activate you. Like some kind of soul-level HR department, they take one look at your life and go, "Oh honey, we're gonna need you to pivot." Immediately, suddenly the job you tolerated feels hollow. The friendships that drained you become unbearable. The city you lived in for years starts to feel like a too tight sweater. And you're left standing there, staring at your upended life, thinking, "This is love? This feels like divine sabotage." It's terrifying because it's not just about them, it's about everything. Twin flames don't just ask you to commit to a person, they ask you to commit to yourself in ways you've spent years avoiding. And nothing is scarier than realizing the love of your life might also be the wrecking ball to your comfort zone. You thought this was going to be a love story, didn't you? Sweet, passionate, maybe a little dramatic, but still fundamentally about love. Joke's on you. Twin flames are the universe's way of saying, "Oh, you wanted romance? Cute. Here's a full spiritual audit instead." They mirror back not just your heart, but your path, the one you've been ignoring because it was easier to stay small. The artist who hasn't painted in years. The healer who's been playing corporate. The wanderer who settled for stability. Your twin flame doesn't just adore you. They unsettle you, shaking loose all the dreams you buried under realistic. And suddenly, you're faced with a choice. Keep loving them and change everything, or walk away and stay the same. Let's be honest. If twin flames came with a disclaimer, warning, may cause sudden self-actualization, half of us would swipe left. It's why the runner phase exists. It's not just fear of love. It's fear of what love will demand of you. Because once you've seen the version of yourself that exists in their eyes, the one who takes risks, speaks truth, lives boldly, you can't unsee it. And that's a problem. If you've built a life on playing it safe, you'll try to rationalize it, of course. It's too fast. The timing's off. Maybe it's just infatuation. But deep down, you know the truth. The timing will never be perfect. And the only thing you're really scared of is becoming who you're meant to be. Here's the secret. The fear isn't a stop sign, it's a threshold. Every time you've thought, this is too much, what you were really feeling was the stretch of your own spirit, growing into something new. Yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it's messy. But think about it. When has anything worthwhile not been? Your twin flame isn't here to ruin your life. They're here to reclaim it for you. And sure, that might mean quitting the job, moving cities, or finally singing on stage. But ask yourself, if not now, when? If not for love, then for what? Imagine you're handed the most decadent slice of chocolate cake you've ever seen. You're thrilled until you're told eating it requires giving up your lifelong diet of stale crackers. That's the twin flame dilemma. The cake is divine. The crackers are familiar. And you're standing there, fork in hand, realizing you can't have both. The fear isn't about the cake. It's about no longer pretending the crackers were enough. So breathe. It's okay to be scared. But ask yourself this: what's really scarier? The changes love asks of you, or the thought of never finding out who you'd be if you said yes? Let's talk about emotional nudity. Not the cute, Instagram filtered kind. The raw, unedited, caught singing in the shower when you thought you were alone kind. That's what a twin flame demands. They don't just want your love, they want your unedited self, the version of you that exists before the coffee, before the deep breaths, before the carefully curated persona you show the world. And honestly, that's terrifying. Because what if they see all of you and walk away? Imagine walking through one of those airport scanners, except instead of detecting metal, it highlights every insecurity, every shame, every "I hope no one ever finds out about this" part of your soul. That's the twin flame effect. They don't mean to do it. They're not trying to expose you. But the second you lock eyes, it's like they've got X-ray vision for your emotional baggage. And suddenly, you're standing there, mentally scrambling to cover up the parts you've spent a lifetime hiding. It's not that they're judging you. It's that their mere presence makes you judge yourself. Will they still want me if they know how jealous I get? What if they realize I'm not as confident as I pretend? Do I dare tell them about the childhood thing I've never told anyone? The scariest part isn't their reaction. It's the act of asking yourself these questions for the first time. Here's the tragic irony of twin flame vulnerability. The closer you get, the louder your inner critic screams, "Red alert, defenses up." You'll pick fights over nothing. You'll withdraw just as they lean in. You'll convince yourself you're too much or not enough, anything to create distance before they can. Because if you push them away first, at least it's on your terms, right? You see, most mirrors just reflect. A twin flame? They respond. Tell them you're fine when you're not, and they'll raise an eyebrow. Try to play it cool when you're shaking inside, and they'll see right through it. It's unnerving. It's also the greatest gift you'll ever receive, because for the first time, someone isn't just accepting your masks. They're waiting for you to take them off. Think of it like this. You've been wearing sunglasses indoors your whole life. Your twin flame walks in, takes one look at you, and says, "You know you don't need those here, right?" And suddenly, you're squinting in the light, unsure if it's too bright or just new. Vulnerability isn't the price of admission for twin flame love. It's the reward. Every time you say, "This is how I really feel," every time you let them see you cry, every time you admit you're scared, you're not risking the relationship. You're building it, brick by terrifying brick. And the wildest part? The more you reveal, the more real the love becomes. Not the Hallmark movie version, but the kind that stays up with you at 3 a.m. when the anxiety hits. The kind that knows your flaws and chooses you anyway. The kind that makes you wonder why you ever thought hiding was safer. So, how do you stop hiding? Start small. Share something tiny you'd normally keep to yourself. Notice that the world doesn't end. Let them see you frustrated instead of fine. Watch how they don't run. Slowly, you'll learn what your twin flame already knows. The parts you're most afraid to show are the very things that make the love real. And if you panic and retreat, that's okay. This isn't a race. It's a dance. 1 step forward, 2 steps back, until one day you realize you've been standing still in their arms all along. Pro tip, if all else fails, remember, even turtles carry their homes on their backs. You're allowed to retreat sometimes, just don't live in there. You know that feeling when you're starving? Finally get your favorite meal placed in front of you, and suddenly your stomach clenches. That's the twin flame union paradox in a nutshell. After all the longing, the synchronicities, the "I can't live without you" intensity, why does actually having them close sometimes feel like standing at the edge of a cliff? There's a secret terror hidden in every twin flame's heart. What if this is it? Not in the romantic sense, but in the existential one. Like finishing a book so good you never want it to end. So you slow down to savor the last chapters. Except this book is your life, and the ending is happiness, peace, no more running. Terrifying. We're wired for the chase, the tension, the almost. The moment union becomes possible, some part of you panics. If we merge, will I disappear? If the longing stops, what will fuel my creativity? If this is home, does that mean the journey's over? It's like being handed your dream job and suddenly missing the struggle of job hunting. Not because you don't want it, but because striving became part of your identity. Remember the first time you locked eyes and felt the universe click into place? That high can't last forever. Thank goodness, you'd never get anything done. But when the cosmic fireworks fade, you're left with something scarier. Ordinary love. The kind that requires communication over telepathy, patience over passion, showing up over soulmate magic. And here's the kicker. That's better. But it doesn't always feel that way at first. Like switching from drinking champagne to water. One's intoxicating, the other's what actually sustains you. The fear isn't that the love isn't real. It's that it's realer than you expected. And real doesn't always glow with angelic light. Sometimes it's laundry and misunderstandings and choosing each other anyway. It's not that you don't want love, it's that part of you believes keeping love is impossible, so it manufactures crises to prove itself right. Like a kid who'd rather break their own toy than risk someone else taking it. The tragedy? You're both the kid and the toy in this metaphor. Here's the beautiful joke. The fear of union often is the final barrier to union. Not because you're flawed, but because you're being asked to surrender the last thing you're clinging to. The story that love must be hard, that you're unworthy of peace, that completion means stagnation. But what if merging isn't an ending? What if it's the start of a new kind of adventure? One where you're no longer fueled by lack, but by abundance. Where the creativity you feared losing actually expands because you're not wasting energy on longing. Where home isn't a cage, but a launch pad. Next time you feel that familiar panic rise, this is too good, something must go wrong. Ask yourself, what if it doesn't? Not in a naive way, but as an experiment. Notice how your body reacts. That resistance, that's the old you fighting for survival. The new you, the one who gets to be loved without earning it, is already breathing underneath. Yes, it's scary to believe in happy endings, but what's scarier? Living your whole life waiting for an apocalypse that never comes, while love stands patiently at your door, suitcase in hand, wondering when you'll stop pretending you don't hear it knocking. So here you stand, heart cracked open, defenses dismantled, staring at the reflection of yourself in another's eyes, wondering how something so beautiful could ever have frightened you. That's the grand cosmic joke, isn't it? The very connection you've ached for, the love you've whispered about in quiet prayers, arrives. And suddenly, you're not just facing another soul, but the unvarnished truth of your own. And truth, no matter how radiant, can feel like standing naked in a snowstorm before it becomes your liberation. Fear in the twin flame journey isn't a flaw. It's friction, the necessary resistance before the breakthrough, like the moment a seedling must push through dark soil to reach the sun. You didn't come this far to remain unchanged. Every sleepless night spent analyzing their texts, every argument that felt like it might shatter you, every time you wanted to run but chose to stay. Those weren't obstacles. They were the universe's way of sanding down your rough edges until you could finally fit together without drawing blood. Think of it like breaking in a pair of handmade leather shoes. At first, they pinch. They ache. You wonder if you've made a terrible mistake. But with time and wear, they mold to the exact shape of you. Not despite the friction, but because of it. Your twin flame isn't here to be your comfort. They're here to be your perfect fit. Here's the secret seasoned souls know but rarely admit. The runner phase isn't failure, it's initiation. Like a moth circling a flame, testing the heat before diving in, we all need to flirt with the edges of our courage before surrendering to the inferno. And when you finally stop running, when you turn and face the blaze, you'll make a stunning discovery. The fire was never meant to consume you, only to illuminate what you've been too afraid to see. Your fear of losing yourself? Look closer. What's really being lost are the illusions, the masks, the stories you outgrew lifetimes ago. What remains is the unshakable core of who you are, the self that existed before the world told you to be smaller, quieter, less. Your twin flame didn't come to erase you. They came to reintroduce you to yourself. Conventional love says, 2 halves make a whole. Twin flames laugh at arithmetic. This isn't addition, it's alchemy. When 2 complete souls collide, they don't merge into one. They spark an exponential expansion, like 2 supernovas igniting a new galaxy. Yes, it's chaotic. Yes, it defies logic. But since when has magic ever followed the rules? The fears you've wrestled with, of abandonment, of engulfment, of cosmic purpose, were never warnings. They were invitations to trust deeper, to to love louder, to finally accept that you are both the sculptor and the marble in this masterpiece. Every chisel strike of doubt, every sanding down of old wounds is revealing the art within. If this journey has taught you anything, let it be this: fear and love aren't opposites. They're dance partners. The trembling in your hands when you reach for them isn't weakness. It's the vibration of a soul stretching beyond its old limits. So the next time you feel that familiar clutch of panic, this is too much, try something radical. Lean in. Whisper, show me what you're here to teach me. Then stand still long enough to hear the answer. The miracle isn't that twin flames find each other across lifetimes. The miracle is that after all the running, all the resistance, all the times the universe had to hit you over the head with a cosmic 2x4 to get your attention, you still chose to say yes. And that, darling, is the most breathtaking part of the story. Not the meeting, but the staying. Not the spark, but the decision to keep tending the flame. Now close your eyes. Breathe. That electric current humming between you when they're near. That's not just chemistry. It's the sound of your future selves, applauding from a timeline where all this fear has long since melted into gratitude. They can't wait for you to arrive. And when you doubt, remember, even the moon was once told it was impossible to stay in orbit. Look at it now, commanding tides, painting silver paths on midnight oceans, never once apologizing for its brilliance. Take notes.